Hello everyone. Long time no see. Haven't really found the time, or maybe it was the motivation, I don't know, to do any streaming. One reason for that actually being that there isn't that much interesting stuff, at least in my opinion, left to stream. So most of my main work in the last, I don't know, weeks, months, basically consisted of QAing dungeons, right? So, and it wasn't the big important ones, more like the miscellaneous random dungeons that you might stumble upon in your adventures. And yeah, that's why also life was pretty stressful recently. So however, that does not mean I didn't do any work. I did kind of take a bit of a break from doing dungeon work, because, well, I've been doing it for quite some time now, and there's not that, like I said, there's not that much creative work left. So I was kind of looking for a new outlet, and I found that new outlet in actually filling the exterior world space with creatures and random encounters. So it was a welcome change for me, going from the underground to the exterior, touching grass, but still, virtually. So let me actually open up the stream here. Because, whenever I found the time to actually run around in our beautifully crafted outside world, there was always one major issue, which I always knew, was going to be fixed eventually. And that issue was just it feeling empty. Run through these really beautifully crafted forests and hills and snow landscapes and the Gold Coast, but there's not much going on. So I thought, so I'm kind of looking for for a change of pace from doing dungeon work. And let me actually, because I can't really hear myself, quiet down the music a bit. And so I thought, why not do it myself, and kind of learn how Skyrim does it. And the way that Skyrim does it is obviously by just placing... hello there. Hi, Sally. Thanks for tuning in. The way Skyrim does it is kind of like a checkerboard. Like every few cells, it will place down specific creatures. So not the way that Oblivion did it, which basically always placed leveled creatures. So in Oblivion, if you remember, it will place down an enemy that would start as a wolf at level 1, then turn into a bear at level 6, then a ogre, then a minotaur, whatever. So you'd always pretty much spot the same creature, depending on the level. It wasn't very dynamic, let's say, or realistic. And the way Skyrim does it is way more specific. So it places wolves at specific locations, or saber cats, and lots of deer, all that sort of stuff. And then it also has the random encounters, which is, let me find one I placed here somewhere. Oh, there's one, for example. So it's like these trigger boxes, and then when you run through these trigger boxes, depending on the location you're in, and depending whether you're on a road or in the wilderness, it will spawn one of several. There's like a lot of these random encounters, which are basically small quests, which could be anything from very, very simple encounters, like just, you know, 2 wolves chasing 2 deer, to a bit more complex ones. So you remember the ones from Skyrim, like the Imperial guards escorting a Stormcloak prisoner, and you can then, for example, save the prisoner or give him a weapon, that sort of stuff. So yeah, the question, are you guys doing completely new random encounters? Yes. I mean, we are. A lot of them are still based on the Skyrim ones, at least the ones I did so far, because I basically did all the ones we have so far. So if you type in WE in the quest section of the CK, so all of these WE01 to all these down, these are like different versions. All of these, apart from a few exceptions, all of these are random encounters in Skyrim, right? So, by the way, for example, Mike the Liar is also a random encounter. And here we have the ones I've already did for... Some of them were also done by Scott, our not quest department lead, sorry, mechanics department lead. So all of these we've already done for Skyrim. You can basically see from the titles what they are. Some are basically duplicates from Skyrim, like wolves hunting deer, or the bandit beatdown, or I don't know, some other ones, and some are you know, just slightly altered. There's also going to be you're also going to be encountering, for example, Fighters Guild members, preferably ones that are not involved in any quest. Just, you know, fighting random creatures on the road, or then heading back to the city. Or, for example, here you have Edla, what's her name? Edla Darkheart. So that, like, hunter characters from the various cities, they will not just, you know, remain in the city now. They will actually, you might encounter them on the road, doing some hunting. I think actually Oblivion did show them hunting as well, but Oblivion had funnily enough, Oblivion had a more sophisticated character package system, where some of the characters had a package that told them to acquire venison, for example, and the easiest way for them to acquire venison was to actually go out and hunt. So it was a lot more sophisticated in that way than Skyrim. Skyrim kind of fakes it more with these random encounters, but, you know, from the outside at least, it basically looks the same. So before I actually do anything else here, maybe I'll run around a bit in the world, and hopefully we'll encounter some of these random encounters. For now, some of them are very much still work in progress, because either the NPCs that are spawning are not completely set up yet, so they might have a black face, or they might not have the face that they're gonna have at the end, and sometimes they'll might just stand around because the package doesn't work correctly yet, because we need to set up some location markers still. And also, I'll still have to set up some conditions, because I don't want all of these to occur right from the start, for example. So some are only supposed to happen in certain regions, some are only supposed to happen once you've started some kind of quest, or once you've reached a certain level, all that sort of stuff. Alright, let's try... So I'm gonna give myself some speed here. Alright. So, a lot faster now than I should be, but just for running around and looking at some of these random encounters, this might be helpful. So let's see. There should be a random encounter. Yes. So here we have our first random encounter. I think these are gonna have black faces. They are actually heading towards. Oh, no, they're talking. Heading towards one of the way shrines of the Nine, and they're like bringing some offerings. So when you talk to them, they'll tell you about the ancient way shrines, and you could follow them. So right now, I think they're set up to only go to, because I'm just testing it, to the same way shrine, but at the end they're gonna always head to the one nearest to them. So through them, you might also discover, you know, the random way shrines. Ancient way shrines of the Nine are scattered throughout the wilderness. Here, that guy. That's not a random encounter, but that's also something I've set up recently. Is something I've really loved in Oblivion. The guard riders. So there's like I think 9 or 10 of them, and they all have a fixed patrol path.
Is there a problem? The Emperor is dead, and
so very cool.
Heirs. We're a legion without a leader.
So yeah, from the regions I've touched so far and filled with like these random encounters and random NPCs so far is basically just the Great Forest. Although I'm not completely done with the Great Forest yet, because the Great Forest is a huge. It's like I think it's the biggest region in the whole of Cyrodiil, and I've also I'm almost done with the Gerald Mountains. So. Basically, so this entire region, like sort of a cone shaped, no, not cone shaped. I don't know the shape of this, but basically this whole region, this is the Great Forest. I think I've pretty much done with this region. Most of this, I think there's still some left to do here. And then Gerald Mountains is the part, like a longitude area here in the north around Bruma. And yeah, it already feels a lot better, especially like the Great Forest, because that one for me was always supposed to be filled with lots and lots of ambient creatures and also some dangerous ones.
No.
Oh.
Stay away from me.
That's a neat encounter as well. You might find a hunter involuntarily turning into a werewolf. So this, for example, might I'll probably give a condition so you only experience it at night or on a full moon, obviously. Yeah, werewolves. I mean, we haven't. Don't get too excited. We haven't really integrated. There's not a new werewolf system or anything, and for now, I don't think well, I don't know if it's possible for the player to turn into a werewolf, but we haven't like changed the system in any way from Skyrim. But we do have at least this random encounter. Oh, I think these are a bit too close, maybe. But that was another one, like some Imperial guards fighting bandits. To be honest, that's a bit too close for my taste. Let me where is that actually? Let me check. -8.4. Yeah, it's always hard to strike a good balance here. You always want to have the player engaged. You shouldn't, run around with and not see anything. But you can overdo it with these as well. Yeah, I think that's a bit too much because... Let me see. Yeah, we have one here. Oh, yeah, that's way too close. So, let me actually... delete that one here and maybe add it here. I think you can always go with some wilderness ones. So let me just grab everything from here. All right. And let's see. If we're not too close to anything here. Well, looks fine. Let's see, is there anything here? It's not loading currently or something. No, that looks decent. Okay. Let's put those in here. I think I forgot something. Yep. I did forget something. That one. Also needs to spawn here. And then we need to change this to be not a road encounter. All right.
The Ultima have powerful wizards.
Let's run through the forest a bit. I've placed so many now that I kind of forgot about the location of most. So I'm myself surprised where I'm gonna hit any of these random encounters. Some bunny rabbits. So let's see. I do still know the coordinates of some of them. We spawned inside that mountain. Let's get some better weather. I know there's one here. Did we miss it? Okay, so either it didn't spawn or we missed it. Ah, there it is. So that's just a simple one. I think it's a mountain lion that either was chasing a deer or it killed a bandit and we missed it. Oh yeah, it did kill the deer. Jesus, that is a very, very deadly mountain lion. No, Oblivion did not have random encounter trigger boxes. Like all the enemies you met were hand placed, and there were. Let me actually show you. So it's that's why it feels kind of terrible in Oblivion. So I already changed a lot of these. Oblivion placed these fauna, Skyblivion fauna, but I already changed the level list for these. But for example, Skyby Road Forest. All right. So for example, in Oblivion, you would encounter like a leveled enemy that's the level road forest, which would contain these. So level 1, you can meet either a wolf or a deer. Level 4, you would always meet a wolf, then a boar, then a deer again, then a troll, then a black bear, then a deer. I think the deer was always there, so you always had a chance, like a 50-50% chance that it was a deer. And at level 14, a brown bear. Which could result, if you place like 4 of these together, with luck, it was 4 deer. With bad luck, it was a boar, a troll, a bear, and whatever. So, like, it was so meshed together and you had no control over what would spawn. Which, yeah, it never felt good. Because I always think it's better to have a lot more in the exterior, a lot more ambient wildlife. Because when I run around in the overworld, I want to have the feeling that the world is lived in, but I don't want to constantly fight. Because it kind of takes you, it stops the beautiful music from playing. It isn't more much of a challenge, it's just a nuisance. Oh, we have an ogre. Not sure if this one is a random encounter or if this one... No, this is actually one I placed here because of the cave up ahead. But you will also see some Haglets, see some ogres. Walking around, especially in the forest areas, and some minotaurs. Yeah, he was a bit lost there. Okay, I do still want to show some of the more complex random encounters as well. And aware of a boar. I said the boar, for example, I changed that from Oblivion where I think they were always attacking you. Now boars are kind of more, they square off, so they'll warn you. And when I get too close, then it would attack me, but I have the chance of avoiding conflict. I feel like, I know that boars can be pretty aggressive, but I feel like they shouldn't always outright attack you, right? Okay, I think we're actually going away from the Great Forest now. So let's get further in. Yeah, exactly. If you encounter one on the road, it's gonna be hard to kind of circumvent it. So you are gonna have to fight it.
I don't recall using teleportation, and yet there I was.
And yet there I was. Alright. So I'm gonna stop running around blind. I'm actually gonna try and seek out the trigger boxes if possible. But yeah, I think with especially this area in Great Forest, I think I've managed to strike a good balance where you can still, you know, have some, so you're not overloaded with creatures, but there, for example, that's that's a random encounter as well, like a very simple one, just two wolves chasing these deer, and then if you get in the way, obviously they're gonna attack you. So yeah, let me try. Okay. Let's go up there too. Is the stream pixelated? That might be. Let me see if I can. Hey, Squabby. Where's the stream? It should have good quality. I'm not sure. If I move, it looks kind of weird, huh? That is unfortunate. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe it's just Twitch. And maybe it might be because I'm running around very fast. I'll take a look at it in the next stream if I can fix that a bit. So let's see. We can. Is that the way to? Yeah, let's go to Bruma. Like because in the Jarrell Mountains, I've also already done some work with random encounters. Oh, getting attacked by someone. Ah, you're helping me. That's one of the... Sometimes you... this is one of the riders, actually, but he kind of lost his horse. Hey, topside. So you might sometimes
What is it, citizen?
meet them without their horses, but... if you wait long enough, they should get reunited at some point. Yeah, I tried to include a lot of... obviously, there's going to be hostile random encounters, but a lot of them should be interesting, where there's like two groups fighting each other, preferably one that that helps you. This is a cool random encounter. So you remember in Oblivion, in some dungeons, there were these random orc adventurers. I turned that into a random encounter where you could find the orc now wandering the road.
I scour the land, seeking fortune for Gortwog and Orsinian.
So he tells you all the...
Someday all will recognize the true wealth of the orcs. You too seek wealth, do you not? May you find it, and may tales of your journey be legendary.
So you can ask him if he knows of any treasure nearby.
Look, I like you, but not enough to tell you that.
And so if he doesn't like you enough, he won't tell you. But you can actually, if you persuade him... I'm not sure if you guys already seen the... it's like still a work in progress, but it's like the persuasion minigame. Okay, let's see. What does he like? Okay, I never was a fan of the... oh, I kind of... Let's bribe him. Easier. Alright, this should be enough.
Look, I like
he still doesn't like me enough. No, I think he does. It didn't update for some reason. Alright, so do you know of any treasure nearby?
Fine. Follow me.
And now, it should be whatever dungeon he's heading... oh! Unfortunately, since I have TMM on, I've already have everything discovered, but it should mark the location he's heading towards on your map. And then you can also follow him to whatever dungeon he's heading to. So obviously when I do these things, these plants are growing interestingly. You're bound by the voice lines that Oblivion gives us. That's why he doesn't actually say, hey, I'm gonna mark it on your map. Instead, I just found a line with fine, follow me. So that's why it's marked on your map, and he also runs towards him, and you can just follow him that way. I think for now it's very much limited to one or two dungeons he's heading towards, because just for testing, because it needs the location markers, which have not been all placed yet. And I've also given, I think I've also given him a package to actually enter the dungeon, to like go towards this, at least the center of the dungeon, and fight his way there. I hope the dungeon he's heading towards isn't too far away. I think, let me see, it should be... Which one is it? Oh, this might take a while. Yeah, I think because I think there's only 2 dungeons he can go towards right now. I think it's either where is Vindazel? Okay, it's either begun at that or Rollback Manor, one of these. Yeah, so unfortunately we will leave our orc friend, but trust me, he goes towards the dungeon.
Watch out!
Yeah.
Stay away!
What? What stay away? What's going on? Alright. Don't mind the flickering here, by the way, that's just some LED. Not issue really, but just something that will be fixed. Alright, there's one particular random encounter that I would love to show you. Let's see if we can find it. Sorry. Well, that one's cool as well. So this is basically what you know from Skyrim with the Imperial Guards escorting a Stormcloak prisoner. Here it's just a random bandit that they've taken captive.
This is a restricted area, citizen. Leave now or face the consequences.
The Imperial Guards for now are just all clones, but yeah. And you have the chance to actually, I think,
Make it quick.
you can give him a weapon. Yeah, it should actually, I don't know why that doesn't work yet. It does already give you a bounty, but I don't know if maybe the Imperial Guards aren't set up correctly yet. Yeah, because I have a bounty now. But they should also either attack you or try to arrest you after you did that.
Leave now or face the consequences.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm gonna have to look into that, why that doesn't work yet.
Now or face the consequences.
Okay, but that was not the random encounter I was hoping for. Let's go to Bruma. We'll find it there. That's the thing about it being random, right? And the more you have, there are the guard faction. I don't know. I haven't really looked into our crime system, so yeah. Oh, that one's neat as well. That's a new one I did. Basically a merchant on the road with a mercenary to protect him or her. You can
go on.
Blackface still, but
Have a look around. You won't find
And you
better
can-
prices in all Tamriel.
doesn't have any inventory yet, but you can do
So
some
long.
trading on the road. Yeah, but I want to include, especially on the roads, like the wilderness can be a lot more, I'd say, hostile. But on the road, I want to have a lot of these encounters that basically just give you the feeling of you're not alone in the world. Here we have Edla, for
Leave
example.
me
I think
alone.
she just was also part of a random encounter. Because she
you
is
here
actually
to
hunting. You
challenge
can
me?
meet her hunting
I
deer.
don't think so.
Let's see. Where else did I put a random encounter trigger? There we have one. Wait, is that her again? Oh wow, she just spawned over there. Okay, so that wasn't part of her random encounter, and I don't know why she spawned over there as well. So I'm gonna have to look at her package. But yeah, this is her actually hunting deer. You got it. You can put away the bow, you know. Okay, apparently you're not content with the one deer. It's gotta be the second one as well. No? Alright. Goodbye. Okay, so that's the first time I encountered that but well, there's always something. Let's see. There's one up the road here. Also in the northern regions, instead of as like the main ambient creature, here you can already see it, I put goats instead of deer. I think it's a nicer feeling. Oh, and here we have a snow wolf. I think that might have been a random encounter as well. Not 100% sure. Who's up there? That's a forester. Yeah, they're kind of like an ibex, I guess. At least it's the most, I'd say, most fitting creature to have up there. Ah. Oh, we're really denying the wolves their prey today. Poor wolves. Just want to have some food. Well, not. Normally, I always encounter him. The random encounter I wanted to show you, but kind of having some bad luck today. Oh, that one startled me. Let's see. Okay, if we're not gonna meet him soon, I'm gonna close back to the main menu and try again. Oh yeah, that is an unfortunate thing. It's not an issue from us, but it's just the way that Skyrim unfortunately gives riders their torches. Might have to install an animation mod to fix that. It's cool from a distance to see the Fury Guard with, but yeah, from close up, it kind of looks not healthy for him or his horse. Hello, bunny rabbits. Alright. Let's run down here once more. Maybe we're more lucky now.
Speak.
I don't want to speak. Hey, Obsidian Saint. Nice of you to join. We're checking out random encounters. Alright, so Ah, here we have a boar. Let's try to avoid it. Ha! We avoided it. Is there a random encounter up there? Yeah, I think now across the bridge. Oh! Where did you come from? Holy shit. That one's cool as well. These are, I don't know why he's not wearing anything. But those are two guys from the Coral Fighters Guild.
You look tough. Want to join the fighter? If you're interested, see Velena Danton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shedinol.
Unfortunately, our Imperial Legion soldier here didn't make it. RIP. Yes, I've been adding lots of them over the last few weeks. So it's already, I think Skyrim had about, I don't know, was it 70, 80, I don't know, different ones. I already have like 30 to 40. So I'm gonna build a lot more variations. So I want to have random encounters for all the different fighter skills. So you basically, when you're in the Gold Coast, you're gonna find members of the Anvil Fighters Guild in the wild, in Coral, and if you're in the Great Forest, you're gonna meet Fighters Guild members from Coral, and so on. So those are some of the ones I still want to add. All right, so really unfortunate. Oh, there he is. That's. Let me actually change the time of day so we can actually see him. So I'm proud of that one because I spent a lot of time looking for the right voice lines to give him. So I stole that one from Skyrim, but made it Oblivion-esque.
You look like a shrewd businessman. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
So, you might get approached by a random Khajiit on the road, and he called you a shrewd businessman, and he tells you about his fine wares. So we're gonna ask him what his fine wares are.
Sweet skooma.
And now you have a chance. So you can either just buy it. You can say I'm not interested. You can force it out of him, or you can snitch on him, and you can decide what I'm gonna say to him. So let's see what the. Just to tell you one thing, this one actually has a, I think, so I haven't set this up yet, but if you have a certain perk, you can, because we don't have intimidation like Skyrim has, but there's a certain perk that replaces it, and if you have that perk, he would actually give it to you, but I don't have that perk, so currently I think the outcome of this and this is pretty much the same, which is he's not going to be happy.
I'm done talking to
Oh.
you. Sweet skooma.
Took too long. Okay, so I'm gonna report him to the guards. I'm gonna be a snitch.
What a fool you are.
Wait, what? Apparently, I do not have. Do I not have the script? He should turn hostile. Let's see. Skyblivion Road Dealer. Yeah. Okay, there's some. I did have it working, but for some reason let's just do it manually. Skyblivion Road Dealer 01, and then that would turn him hostile, but for some reason, goodbye. So it should actually, let me see. It just fixed that actually, so I'm curious why that didn't work. So because that one sets him hostile. Maybe no, it did. Yeah, it didn't change the. Let's see. So we said, what did we say to him? Porting him to the guards. Oh, yeah, code's not loaded. So for some reason the. I forgot to include the script fragment here, but it's once that's done, it should work. So yeah, that was one of the ones. Let's see if there's another one we can. There's also a really cool one with the Blackwood company. Let's see. Because we already gonna quit to the main menu. Let's see. Oh, we stumbled upon another one. Some goblins hunting deer. Let's save the poor deer. Where are you? Bad goblins. Oh, Spriggan. Some pheasants as well. Wow, that's a lot of deer. Isn't that one supposed to happen here? No? I don't know. Apparently there's something. Where is it? Oh, it's a goblins there. Any others? Oh, we got a bear hunting some deer. Already slain one. Poor deer. Oh. Yeah. All right. So I think we've seen enough for now. Oh, one more thing maybe that I can also that is not a random encounter, but something that I also hold very dear from Oblivion that I recently fixed. Where is Fort Ash? There we go. There he already is. So the highwaymen are functioning as well now. So we can pay him the gold. We can take it from him. We can tell him to take it from us.
Good choice.
Obviously, we can take it back. Bye-bye. Right, so I think that's about sums it up what I a lot of the work that I did. Well, some of them, yeah. Some of them are basically just so wolves hunting deer. I basically just duplicated the Skyrim one and then set it to the to our NPCs and whatnot. Some take way longer because I wanted to include like voice lines, and that takes a lot of time. You need to like find the right voice lines and then copy them over accordingly. And then also, obviously, you need to set it up in the actual overworld. Some of the ones we didn't see now is, for example, here, bandits fighting 2 minotaurs. That's a pretty cool one. Or bandits fighting ogres. So there you can basically hold back a bit and see who wins the outcome and then just pick off the survivors. There's Blackwood Company members fighting trolls. I think it's one troll. There's just Minotaur or Ogre just wandering through the forest. Yeah, there's Fighters Guild members, either from Coral, from Bruma. There's another one from Coral, yeah. Just with different creatures, I think. In this one, they fight two ogres, and in the other one, that one I think we saw a Minotaur. And this is a neat one as well. So once you completed the Mythic Dawn quest, so where you infiltrate their headquarters, so that's the point from which they basically know you, and from that point on, you have a chance of actually meeting someone on the road who are tasked with killing you. There's some hunter NPCs hunting. We saw Edla hunting, but there's also Honditar from Coral hunting. That's just two goblins fighting. Oh yeah, and there's also, we didn't see that one unfortunately, but there's going to be a bunch of different goblin skirmishes. So this one, I just set up the one for now, is the Rockbiter clan versus the Bloody Hand clan. So it's just going to be 3 goblins versus 3 other goblins, which you can encounter in the wilderness. And then, again, pick off the survivors. And then, yeah, I also want to... So we have 2 of these for now, involving Daedra. There's one... something with Dead Atronax. I haven't set that up one, actually. That one was Scott, I think. But I did set up this one. This is basically a bit like the... So I copied these from the one from Skyrim, where you find like a couple of corpses on the road with that are burning, and then a dragon flying overhead. I made a similar one, but with a Daedra actually feasting on the corpses. But that one only gets enabled, obviously, after Kvatch, so after the Oblivion gates have opened. And probably there's going to be a level attached to it as well, so you don't meet a Daedra right from the beginning. So, but these are all gonna, not all, most of them are good to go from the start, but some of those are gonna be tied to certain levels. Yeah, that's basically it. So as you can see, there's quite a few already. But yeah, it's really fun making new ones. So obviously, if you have any ideas, I'm always open to that. But what I would like to do now is maybe. So if you have an idea, just you can write in the chat. Maybe I can actually see if I can do it here on stream. But if in the meantime, I'm gonna try to get back into some actual dungeon QA. What I wanted to do is some continue with some third passes, but I wanted to do a certain subsection of what I call a third pass. So a third pass is talked about this before. Is basically like a an optional final pass over a dungeon that has been completed and nav meshed and so on, but where I still want to go over it and see if it's fun to play, if it needs anything else. And for me, the most important step in that is checking if the enemies are correct, because in a lot of cases, our very old dungeons were made when we didn't have our level list, so the enemies inside them. There are enemies, but they might be like the wrong type, or they might not be balanced, and so on. So I want to go through a couple of dungeons and check off the enemy subsection of the third pass, so to speak, which should be hopefully fast per dungeon. So let's start with Blood Run Cave. Let's see what kind of dungeon it actually is. So I'm not going to do anything else for these now, not any visual stuff or looking for bugs. I just want to do enemies. So let's see what kind of dungeon it actually is. Let's see, inside type actor. That seems good. So it has necromancers, skeletons, and some mud crabs. Did you do that one, Glitz? No, I think that's a Jarrow one, right? It looks very much like a Jarrow dungeon. So, what do we have here? Okay, so that's a skeleton missile hold. That's always good. Someone already put skeleton missile hold. Yeah, we have different levels of enemies. That's also good. Oh, that's a lot of mud crabs. There was a random encounter for prisoner transfer. So there was, you probably missed it, but there's 3 Imperial guards escorting a captured bandit, and you have the option to give him a weapon or free him, basically. That is the boss. Okay. So he's not set to very hard, but I guess that's okay. Okay, so I think that's good for enemies. I don't see any issues here. What I can combine maybe with enemies is the some patrol markers or furniture markers, so they can actually interact a bit more with their surroundings. The Khajiit terrorist groups. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I haven't. So for now, I've been doing Great Forest, Colobian Highlands, and Gerald Mountains. So I haven't gotten to Blackwood yet, but when I do Blackwood, I'm certainly gonna include stuff like that. But yeah, obviously any ideas that you have, very welcome to hear them. Okay. Stats. X marker heading. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna need what's it called? I'm gonna have my patrol markers. So I want to have some of these guys patrolling. Want these. At least one of them. Elite whites. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about the elite whites. If it's kind of like Draugr, where you almost never see them outside of the ruins, because it's almost like you wake them up entering the ruins. But it's something worth thinking about, that definitely. What are these things? Are these used for a package? That's weird. I don't know. Alright. But I don't think there's much to do here, so I can check off the Bloodrun Cave. I can check off the enemies. Perfect. Let's go further to Dark Fathom Cave. I think I QA'd that one, so hopefully I did a good job with the enemies here. So we got Daedra, easy Daedra. Got a hard one here. Maybe they shouldn't all be easy. It's just some medium one here. Oh, there is a medium one here as well. Oh, that's fine. Okay. That's good. I can check that one off. Deep. Oh no, that's another one. Fieldhouse Cave. Ugh. That one's got 3 cells. I always dread these ones. Let's see. Conjurer. Skip a lot to lean on. Ah, sorry about that. Oh, we can use the... Does that lead anywhere? Does lead somewhere. Wait, is that not being used, maybe? I think that's no longer being used. No, it is. What? Okay, I gotta actually look at that dungeon. What the hell is going on here? Okay, let me check out that dungeon. How are you guys dealing with the heat at the moment? It's supposed to get 38 or 39 degrees this weekend here. So I'm already kind of dreading that. All right, let's see. I don't like. Okay, don't really like the exit. Oh, that's a black. Yeah, makes sense. In Austria, in Vienna, to be precise. All right, let's see. So, okay, no, there's definitely a passage to the other cells. This is an old one. Okay.
Perhaps a trip back to Rome. I can't read them all. They make no sense. It's not.
Okay. Okay, so that kinda... That means... Let's see. Why is there several doors still not being used, even though... Probably somebody duplicated it, I'm gonna guess. Lower ref? Upper ref. Huh. 03 ref. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Field House Cave. First cell should have 2 doors lead. Oh, probably. Okay, so it had 2 doors leading to the second cell, and now it just has 1. Is what I'm getting. Because that one leads to Fieldhouse 3, that one leads to Fieldhouse 2. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this. Yes. At some point we need to. What's that? Eat. All right. And we're gonna do like a small patrol, just so it moves around a bit. Doesn't need much. And then you're gonna use it. Ta-da. Okay. Another Jero cave, yeah. Haven't done he's drunk. Interesting. Let's do this one medium. Let's do one more. Should be fine. Alright. And maybe one more medium somewhere. Medium. Alright. Then let's go to Fieldhouse Cave 2. And let's... Wow. Even more doors. Upper ref, that doesn't lead anywhere. That leads to... Okay. I mean, if it's not up there, it's probably not going to be used, so... Who cares? Yes. Yes. Let's see. You're going to be medium. Oh, we need to patrol again. I want to have some, sorry about that, variance here. So we're gonna do a skeleton. Nope, let's do that one. You're gonna be medium. 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 And let's do one more. Troll here. Ta-da. And sell free. Let's eat the stuff at the bottom again. We don't need it anymore. Do we have a boss actually? Let's see, field house. Yes, there should be a boss. Yes, this is the boss. So him we're gonna turn into very hard. Can leave on the table. Or warm his hands. Right. And then maybe let's do trap rune. Isn't there? Oh, did he delete it again? There's something. Yes. Worm summon. course he deleted it. Robert tends to delete stuff prematurely. It's not used. So we cannot use what I wanted to use. Let's do a fire rune. Alright. That's good. And we're done with another enemy for a pass. Now we're let's get to Kindred. Another free cell one, unfortunately. So yeah, this is basically why I need. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunately. I know about that one. I'm pretty sure I QA'd that one, but let's still see if are these. These are a lot. Wow. Pretty sure. Oh no, this is just the one cell, so we can actually. Yes, we can actually remove cell 2 and 3. You just maybe delete. Delete. Okay, I know about this one because I did the enemies in here, so don't need to check those. Onyx Caverns. Let's get on it with it. But yeah, this is why I really needed a break from the interior work, because as you can see, it's not the most exciting, but it's just, you know, what needs to be done. What is exciting about it is how... Let me just... Sorry. I'm not sure if I like the exit here. Because why is it so dark? Let me check what the exit is from the other side. The water... Oh, that's cool. The water cave dungeon. Yeah, so see, that's what I mean. You should be seeing something here. So I'm gonna do this maybe a bit more subtle than I usually do it with the light. No, let's not do subtle. Well, okay, let's do subtle. Who cares? But I don't want to have it as black as it is here, because this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's like super black. Like, where are you going here? You should always, I feel like, sense that this is, you know, the exit. So let's do a big glow fill. Let's give it the right emittance. Probably gonna need a second one. And we're also gonna need a light. Let's do cave sun. Nope. Right. Let's see. Yeah, this looks decent at night as well. See, that's just what this is what I want to see in a dungeon exit. Like literally the light at the end of the tunnel, not just like a dark. All right, that's more like it. All right, let's go for the enemies again. What do we have? Oh, yeah. So this is, for example, this is what I'm talking about. This is a dungeon that was made a long time ago, probably, when we didn't have our level list, and this is using Skyby level beast, which would spawn, well, a mud crab or a rat. I mean, it's not that bad, but yeah, not a fan. And all the bandits are all set to easy, so that's probably a while ago. Yeah, I want to have more control over this, so I think a rat doesn't really fit here. Let's do a mud crab. Let's do actually a mud crab. There's a mud crab blackwood, I think. So let's do that. All right. Let's go down here. Okay, then we have our first bandits. Yeah, first two enemies. Not a bad idea to keep those easy. They do have some patrol idle markers. Oh, Mist is using the wrong. Yeah, the beast that I don't like. From here on out, I think it's better if we have some actual bandits. Does this have? Yes. Then we're gonna have a missile hold. He's gonna be medium, and he is gonna sit on the ledge because he can, hopefully. Not sure if that will work. Kind of like this. All right. I'm also seeing something else here that I don't like, which is that this is using the wrong emittance, but I think I'm gonna fix that another time with Xedit. It's probably gonna be faster. Let's see. What is that? Oh, that's a chair. Okay, that's fine. So, medium. So normally, if I do a dungeon from scratch, or if this were a quest dungeon, I would probably take more care in actually changing up the. So, for example, I would turn this one into a missile one, one into a tank or something. So there's more that I have more control over what enemies spawn. But for like a random one like this, it's fine if they're all set to just Skyby level bandit. That means it's gonna be totally random. So these might both be missile, these might both be magic, or one magic, one melee. That's fine for a dungeon like this. Because we have like almost 300 dungeons, so you know, you're gonna pick your battles. You don't want to have the beast here. Let's do the patrol again. He's gonna be walking up here and down there. So, all right. Good. For a firework, always nice to have some warm hand idle markers. It's nice. There's a beast again that we don't need. Alright. You know what? It's probably overkill, but I want to have... Where is it? It's here. Is it here? Yes. Anything else? Probably not. This is something I set up where if you have any... Where was it? The training dummy. You have like these practice dummies. You can actually have one of your bandits bashing away on one. Let's do. Oh, this one has an axe in it. Should we use that one? Let's use that one. Oh, sorry. Did the wrong one. Yes. Damn it. That's the right one. All right. All right. So let's get back to the dummy. This is the one I wanted, I think. All right. Should now make him train on the practice dummy. So hands again. Already has something. What does he have? Cross-armed idle marker. Who cares? Fine enough. Alright, do we have any beasts left? Yes, we do. Don't want that. Okay, here, I guess it's fine to have some mud crabs. But let's take 2 of these. And we have some left here as well. And here, yeah, let's not have that one. That's fine. All right. Let's go to cell number 2. That one is probably the boss. So you're gonna be very hard. Last time I played Skyrim, I noticed that when I started a fight in a dungeon, all the occupants would descend on me, regardless of how far away they were from the fight. That is strange. Well, if all of them start descending on you once you start a fight with one, that probably means they're too close together. And so once you aggro one, you aggro them all. So what you can to avoid that is just the most simple answer is to just space out the dungeon more. So like do hallways. So if you attack an enemy in here, you will not aggro someone in here. But if like the hallway went like this, and then you had a room here, they would probably aggro. And if you cannot avoid that, what you would do is make them into ambush NPCs, right? That are not aggroed, as long as you don't pass a certain trigger box. But that requires a bit more thought and strategy, I'd guess. I'd say, sorry. But it's not some. If it's happening in a. I mean, obviously Bethesda made mistakes as well, but shouldn't happen in most of the vanilla Skyrim dungeons, because I think they did try to take that into account, but maybe not. There's no beast in here. That's good. Seems like a rather small dungeon cell. That's good. All right, let's do that one medium as well. I think that's fine. All right. That's good. I think we're done with Onyx. Let's actually, yeah, I wanted to test that. Mages versus Necromancers battle. Yeah, it might actually be a good idea to, because I've been thinking of ways to include not just the Fighters Guild members, but maybe members from the Mages Guild. So that might actually be a neat idea to have them fight Necromancers. Ooh, Hinemoto. Nice to see you, man. You missed all the random encounters that I showed off before. Do we have a... so yeah. But we're only doing enemies. I should hold myself back. I'm not fixing the lighting in that one yet. Where are the dummies? There. Yes! So she should hopefully... Is she not? Wait, did I forget something? Yeah, I must have forgotten something. Let me check that. So what does the package actually do? Whatever happened there? Total debacle. Let's see. At the end of the stream, I'm not gonna be around that much longer. At the end of the stream, I might actually. Oh, I think I need to. Yes. This needs to be linked to this as a training target. Okay. Sorry. There's the dummy again. So this needs to be linked to... Nope. This training. Was it training target? It was training target. Just a random Onyx cave. I'm just doing third passes while I'm fixing the enemies. Yeah, training target. All right. Let's have a look again. Because that's like for like I explained, like third passes are generally optional. No, I need to about the garden wolves. No, I need to. I made one, but he deleted it. Like he deletes a lot of stuff. So I need to pester him again to making a new one. But like I said before, like the like third passes are generally optional, but the enemy pass is that one I really want to do for all dungeons, cause yeah, I don't want to have players go into like a really well designed dungeon and then it doesn't have any enemies, or it has like Oblivion level lists.
What is it? Hello.
All right. Lol. Alright. Now it should work. Come on, do your thing. No? Come on, do your thing. I hate it when stuff doesn't work. Let me guess. No, Nafmesh, that should work as well. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, I'll look into it another time. Yeah, but it's supposed to be... I've seen it work before. I don't know why it doesn't work here right now, but it's supposed to be smashing this training dummy. Who cares? No, it should work without as with T-detect as well. Let's see. I can take a quick look. What's the quest called again? That this is the practice dummy quest. Well, that is easy too. It should give them a package. Yourself. Training target. Wait, isn't that supposed to be link custom 01? Pretty sure I did that in another Full Blood. Where did I do that? In some kind of fort, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. What's the name? Wasn't? Let me check. Sorry. There's that one. Okay. Training target link. Ah, that might be it. Yeah. Okay. Might have fixed it now. No, that's not an encounter. That's just like a random thing I made a long time ago, a couple of months ago. But like some dungeons have these training dummies, and I always thought it was a shame you never saw the bandits actually using them. So yeah, they can, if you set it up this way, you can have them train. But I think I haven't linked that one correctly, and that's why it didn't work. Yes. See? Yeah, I can do that as well. Obviously, a lot of players probably won't see this if they don't sneak here and the guy spots them, because then he probably but yeah, this is one of the old ones. All right. Let's do at least one more cave, but hey, this is going. I like this. This is going fast. Already done. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dungeons. At least the enemies. Okay, Reed Stand Cave. Let's do that one. Reed Stand. Ah, that's just one cell. We love it. We love it. What kind of enemies does it have? It has skeletons and bandits. Well, okay, no, the skeletons are just dead. Okay, so this probably doesn't have unless it's super tiny. Oh, it is very tiny. Okay. Does it have a boss? It has a boss. It has a ghost ambush. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is rather small. Ah, this is the ghost ambush. Okay, okay, that's good. Then let's actually set him to very hard though. Okay, so this is a rather small one. That's fine. That's fine. Where are the other enemies though? So it has just slaughterfish. Oh, and wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's hope. Let's save before this crashes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't really have any enemies apart from the ghost in the middle. I guess that's fine, right? We could maybe do a mud crab or something, but I feel like that's fine. Is there something in here though? Oh, this is just this probably has, does it have slaughterfish? Yeah, it has slaughterfish. Something to explore. Okay, that's fine. I'll maybe add 1 or 2 mud crabs just so it's not completely empty. Do a mud crab. Blackwood. One here and one over here. Alright. Alright, let's do another one. Redwater Slough. Oh, that was the... Let's see. Third? I think the third dungeon I ever made for Skyblivion. It was featured in the Halloween video we made. Let's see. Okay, yeah, remember that one. These are not gonna spawn all at the same time. That's good. That's fine. Ambush. Yeah, I think since I made that one, probably I've gone over it since, because I remember when I made this, it also what is that? Skyby some skeleton. What is Skyby some skeleton? It's not supposed to be a... Strange. Level actor medium. Let's not supposed to be that, I think. Skeleton. Is there a melee tank? No, there's not. That's too hard. And we have the traps. And then we have the vampires. Those are both gonna be medium. Actually want him to browse up there. Oh, this feels like yesterday when I made this. First boss fight I also made for Skyrim. I do hope we're gonna be finished before December, but I am very optimistic at least that we're gonna, you know, be done before the end of the year. At least. Alright, and he is obviously a unique enemy, so we're not gonna need anything here. Alright, that's fine. Done with red water. And rock milk. Let's do that as the last one. Looks good because we already have different levels. We do not have the different levels here. Black Bow Bandit boss. Why are they all the same level? I don't like that. Rock milk, is that involved in the quest? Yes, Black Bow Bandits. Alright. Alright, so okay, these are enabled. X marker, DCD. Okay, interesting. Is that many? Wow. Yeah, if you have that many enemies, holy shit, that might be a bit much. That might be very much. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Rock milk, who did that? The Senate. Oh yeah, I remember that one, yeah. Wait, I think I know what's the issue here. Let me see. Rock milk cavern. Oh, they're fighting each other. All right, okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Okay, then we can have different, because otherwise I was afraid this is going to be way too difficult, and that we cannot even have different level lists here. These are actually hard. These are actually opposing sides, so that's fine. That is totally fine. I think they are fighting each other as well, probably. So that's a Marauder. Let's do that one. Medium. Blackbow Bandit. Bandit Boss. Another Bandit Boss. Okay, let's do this one on medium, though. Alright. For this one, though, we're gonna have something. I'm not sure. But I should write down on my list that we're probably gonna need some. I think actually it might be a good idea to have the Marauders be enabled before the quest as well. Because currently they all only spawn. So I'm gonna think on this, but I think it might be a good idea to have the Marauders be here all the time, and then the Blackbow Bandits only after the quest has started. But anyway, I will tick off this as well. And now we've already made a dent into some of the caves with the enemies, at least, which is, in my opinion, the most important third pass step, because others traps that's pretty much optional. Clutter and loot as well. I think for the most part we do have some clutter and loot in all of them, and then all the rest is pretty much not essential for gameplay, but just fixing stuff like lighting, cobwebs, all that sort of stuff. So if you see the list again, if I tick off every dungeon in this column, then I'm pretty much, you know, happy with all the dungeons to go out. And as you can see, this took me like 1 hour to go through 10 of them. So can be done pretty fast, thankfully. So this leaves me more time to do stuff that's a bit more creative, like the random encounters, which obviously I know I already shown them off a lot at the beginning, but since some people weren't there, I'm gonna show off some of them again. All right, let's see. Oh, let me actually, sorry, let me go out again, because I noticed some of the... let me see which one. Oh, that one's a cool one. Wait, let me... Okay, so normally you shouldn't see it from the... You wouldn't spawn here, so I think you already kind of saw the troll getting moved into position. Normally this should be hidden a lot better. But yeah, this is a troll feeding on a deer, and it's very well hidden in the forest, which should be the only place where it spawns. So I don't even see it right now. I think it's over there. No, where is it? Oh, there it is. I think I need to probably set the detection a bit higher. But it's kind of cool how it kind of pops out of nowhere. There's some new visual bug we have with the trolls, which I've been seeing recently. Where like the up... Okay, let me close out again and start back up again. Because I want to actually increase my level. Alright. That's better. Now, apart from the ones that are tied to a quest, all random encounters should be loading. I hope I'm not boring anyone who's already seen the... Yeah, this is okay. This is a boring one. This is just too dear. But sometimes, you know, I want to have boring ones as well in between. Oh, those kind of disappeared in midair. Is there supposed to be one right here? I always forget that one. Let me check. There's that one. There's supposed to be one somewhere around. Oh, there it is. Did that not save? No, should be. Should be working. Minus 15, 13. We're at minus 16, 12. Oh no. Now I spawned somewhere where I can't go. Yes. Interesting. All right. So something. Some random encounter probably didn't trigger here. Oh, maybe that's it. There's the bear. Yeah. All right. That's good enough for me. Let's run away. I mean, that's fine in the wilderness, that sometimes you so sometimes you would trigger a random encounter, but then you don't actually really see it because it's in a forest. Oh, no, not a bear. So bears kind of made almost exclusively that you meet them through these random encounters. Because I don't want you, like in Oblivion, where bears were pretty much everywhere. I love running through the forest now. Oh, that's another cool one. A forester chasing a deer. You got it, man. I trust in you. Come on. Let's help him. Why do you see it? Oh, there it is. Did you get it? No, you did not get it. Oh yeah, because they like their aggression was set to high or something. They would always kill each other. I think he doesn't have enough arrows or something. That's why he. Like, you want to kill it with your sword now? Come on. Don't be ridiculous. There it is. Get it. God damn it. Got it. Come on. Where's the dude now? Did we lose him? Oh! God damn it. I think we lost our forester. The random encounter NPCs are also, if you run away too far, they will unload. That's unfortunate, but also kind of part of the system. Alright. So unfortunately we lost our forester. Actually, stop the Skyrim music. It's kind of overlapping with the Oblivion one. Where'd your horse go? Huh?
Speak.
He killed those wolves.
Your money or your life. Easily done.
Alright, glad to see you. Yeah, just gonna see if we can encounter one or two more random encounters. And I'm gonna call it quits as well. think we might actually have to force it. Which is kind of bothersome, but... Oh! Is that a random encounter? I don't think so, actually. But nice to see Spriggans as well. Oh! God damn it. They heal fast. Ooh. He's like, did you ever see, what's it called? Monty Python, Ministry of Funny Walking, that kind of looked like that. What are you doing down there, huh? Come on. Why are you running away? I don't think it's a nav mesh problem, it's probably something with the combat style. Maybe it's the nav mesh, I'm not sure. Not all races are gonna have custom models, so ogres are just gonna use the giant skeleton. I know why he's bugging out. I mean, now he's properly angry. Maybe the confidence? Let's see, what does the Skyby ogre? Let's see. AI data. Oh, sorry. No, they're foolhardy? I mean, what? No idea. Maybe it is the... Maybe it is actually the nav mesh. I don't know. But who cares? Oh, he's using the right combat style as well. Blah. Well, I mean, our Khajiit are basically just Skyrim Khajiit. I don't think they look a whole lot different from the way they did in Skyrim. All right, before I go, I actually want to brute force some of the random events. So the ones we haven't seen yet, maybe. Let's see, Skyby WE. So what I'm doing is, for the ones we basically have already seen, or that I don't want to see, I'll put in a condition that we're not meeting, and which I'm then deleting again. So wolves hunting deer, we've seen that one. Goblins chasing prey, we've seen that one. Legion soldiers with prisoner. Oh, that's a rogue one. So bandits fighting minotaurs, we haven't seen that one. Human changing to werewolf, we've seen that one. That one isn't that functional yet. That one doesn't work. That starts with a quest, that's fine. 10 mountain lion, 12 wolves attacking bandit, bandits fighting ogres, that's cool as well. Bear hunting deer, you've seen that one. Minotaur wandering, that one's cool. Witch fighting Atronak, isn't that good yet. Also, it's a road it went. No, it's here. Okay. Ogre wandering, that's cool as well. Troll feeding on deer, we've seen that one. It's the wrong one. 19 is the ogre wandering. 15 is the minotaur wandering. Okay, that's fine. 20. 21 is the deer running. That one's boring. 22. Fighter skill, we can keep these. Goblin skirmish, we haven't seen that one for some reason. Forested chasing, we've seen that one. Wolves hunting goat, that's just in the snowy region. Don't need it now. Spriggan versus hunters, I haven't seen that one either. W road, that's goblins attacking. I haven't seen that one either. Snow bear hunting goat, don't need it now. 29. Wolves hunting goat, don't need it. 31. Bunnies, don't need it. And for the road, road dealer is always nice. Let's keep that one for now. Wounded elf on road. No. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Legion soldiers with prisoner. See that one again. Orc adventurer. Seen that one. Legion soldiers versus bandits. Seen that one. Period guards on the roads. Seen that one. That doesn't work without Oblivion's Gate being opened. That one doesn't work either without the quest. That one, oh, yeah, no wonder that doesn't work here. Pilgrims visiting a way shrine. We've seen the one that's nice. That is fighter skill. That's always good. Seen that one. Haven't seen that one yet, so I want to see that one if it's possible. 8 goblin attack. Haven't seen that one. Merchant traveling bodyguard, always nice. Deer running. Something deer. Road 11, Fighters Guild. And finally, bunnies. Okay. Let's see if we can force some of the ones we haven't seen, and then I will call it quits. That's a Minotaur. So yeah, I love this one because I gave that Minotaur for example like a reduced aggro range, because I kind of feel it's akin to the giants walking in Skyrim. It's kind of magical seeing this creature just walking through the forest. Obviously, he will still attack you if you get too close, but he shouldn't attack you straight away if you're just this distance. But it's so cool just seeing that thing going through the forest. It is a really cool model also, so. Whereas, obviously, if we get too close, he don't like that. Not one bit. Poor guy. Okay. Let's see if we cannot force. I have a gut feeling that we'll finally see the goblin skirmish. It does, right? I think so too. I think it works really well for the Minotaur. Let's see. What do we have here? Gotta have a look at that random and that trigger here, because that never really works for some reason. It's a shame about the goblins. We have had that one already. It's the Skooma dealer. That one as well, the traveling merchant. Yeah, I think we had that at one point as well, but yeah, like you say, it doesn't really work. So I think Beyond Skyrim is using the Draugr skeleton, which is neat. It does have some benefits, but also some drawbacks, I guess. Let's see if we cannot find at least one more random encounter that we didn't have today yet. We've seen that one before, but it's cool. So, Blackwood. Yeah, but there's also an issue here. I think with the factions, that they're not attacking each other. Or at least it takes way too long for them to attack. I don't know why. But yeah, as you can see, there's always a need to fine-tune these. I'm gonna give it one last shot. I can't find one. The armor is really looking cool, yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone. Yeah, but for some, I'm gonna have to do some additional troubleshooting. For example, there's a supposed to be a goblin attack which I've never encountered. So there's probably something with the alias not filling correctly. Yeah, and the way you troubleshoot is basically you make it so that only that one random encounter can spawn. And then you go from there. Alright. Alright, I think we'll stop with here. Here we have our... It is beautiful, right? And now filling these with life really adds so much, I think. For example, these pilgrims here going to a way shrine.
Ancient way shrines of the Nine are scattered through the wilderness. The righteous who pray there receive powerful divine blessings. Ancient way shrines of the Nine are
well,
scattered...
thank you guys. I will hopefully not take as long as last time to do another one. And I hope you enjoyed me not just spending my time in dungeons, but actually in the outside and showing you these random encounters. And hopefully I've ironed out all the bugs till next time. And see you all very